All right, what's up, what's up, what's up? It's your boy ChrisLeeTv back again with another video. As you can see, I'm here with my guy, Will, who is a tow truck driver. We met on TikTok. He has about 60,000 views on TikTok. That's what he does. He's a tow truck driver.
Followers.
Sorry, followers. Yeah. 60,000 followers, probably over 1 million views, you know what I'm saying? And that's what he does is, he does his thing in the tow truck industry. I asked him if I could get an interview from him, and so we can get some more information and get some more eyes and shed some light on this young brother out here doing it in the tow truck industry. So, Will, you want to introduce yourself?
What's going on, y'all? My name is Will. I'm 24 years old. I'm a tow truck driver out here in Fayetteville. My TikTok name is Tow Truck Vibes with a S, not a Z. Tow Truck Vibes Original, because I have a fake, somebody made a fake account. So make sure you follow the right one. Yeah, but let's get it.
We definitely gonna put Will's TikTok name in the bio so that you can follow Will on his journey. Will, can you tell us how you got started in the tow truck industry?
At first I used to work for a landscaping company on Fort Bragg named Muni Green Care Professionals. Not a bad company, but it wasn't where I wanted to be at. But one of our co-workers, he applied to a towing company, and it shined a light. So I started applying to two companies. The first company, which was the company he applied for, they didn't have any more slots, so I applied for this one, and they let me in the door, and I've been rocking ever since December of last year.
Yes, sir. And so that was kind of the meaning behind you getting into the industry was him doing that. That was a meaning behind you getting into the industry was him doing that. I know you had said something to me about someone in your family was a tow truck driver.
My papa.
Yeah.
My papa. Back when I was a kid, he had a little old Ford tow truck, a little manual little thing. Was loud. It used to scare the hell out of me, but I loved it.
Yeah.
He had a little tow truck, and for a minute, for the past 2 weeks, I've been wondering what caused me to grow interest in tow trucking and stuff. And I thought back in time, and I remembered that my papa used to drive a tow truck, and that's the reason why I hopped into tow trucking.
Right. So do you think it was easier for you to just kind of understand how to operate the truck, or did you have any difficulties learning how to operate the truck when you first started?
Rollback, no. Honestly, a rollback snatch truck, they're both pretty easy to learn. It's just how far you want to go with your skill level to actually grow, because there's steering wheel holders and then there's operators. Like all of our rollbacks for our companies, they have all the equipment in the world. We got skates, we got snatch blocks, we got everything you need to get anything out. Now, sometimes there comes an occasional car where they can't get or anything like that, and that's where I come into play. But it's not hard, man. It's really not. It's just all in how far you want to go. Some people just want to just hop in a tow truck, and if they can go straight onto the bed and straight off, then that's fine. And then there's the people who want to actually get into the shit like me and actually learn everything in depth and do the more crazy stuff.
Right. Yeah. I remember you telling me you've been doing it for 10 months. So in that 10 months, how do you think you're doing so far? Like as far as being where you want to be in the industry, and then like, do you think there's room for you to grow?
I want to operate a heavy wrecker and a rotator, and there's definitely more room for me to grow. I mean, right now I wouldn't say I mastered the snatch truck, but I've done a lot of stuff to where I can say that I am pretty skilled to run this thing, to run this truck right here. My next step up is a medium duty, which we do have we just got a 2017 Kenworth T440 with a Century 4024 record bed on the back. So that's a 20-ton. And I'm the first runner up because well, I'm the only guy that runs a snatch truck. I mean, we have a heavy record, which is a Peterbilt 379, but the owner drives that. He ain't gonna let nobody drive that. But this brand new truck that he just bought with 30,000 miles is gonna be the truck that I'm operating. And I busted my butt to get to where I'm at. And I feel really blessed that in the past 10 months, I've grew to where I've hopped out of a rollback to a snatch truck, and now I'm about to be putting the medium duty in less than a year. I mean, it's not crazy. It's not a crazy growth process, but I mean, it is kind of fast.
Right. And that's dope that you're the owner of the company, you know what I'm saying, is seeing that potential in you and letting you kind of, you know what I'm saying, jump out of the truck that you started in and then get into I guess more truck with more, what is it, like devices? Or I'm not a tow truck driver, but I'm sure like the truck you started in probably is a lot easier to operate than the one you're in now.
A medium duty 20-ton. A 20-ton, I mean, records are all the same. It's just different weights. And when it comes to a medium duty, you start to do stuff with air brakes and stuff and everything. There's a lot more weight. So we got to be a lot more careful and everything like that. But it's pretty much the same concept as this. Because if I get something like a truck and the front end's messed up or something like that, I got to drop the drive shaft just like I have to do in a record. But there's a lot more that comes in play when it comes to medium heavy duty. You got airbags you got to worry about, brake chambers and stuff and all that. You know what I mean? So it's a lot. It's a lot more stuff you got to think about.
For that one, you would need the CDL license.
Yeah, you only need a Class B to run a 20-ton, but anything bigger than that, I think you got to have a Class A.
Got it. So what was the meaning behind you kind of doing the TikTok and showing people, you know what I'm saying, what you do on the daily and like inspiring people? I was inspired by the TikTok, but I'm not sure if that was the aim. But what was the point behind the TikTok?
I wanted people. My bad.
Yeah, it's
unprofessional of me, but you're a driver. You're a driver just like I'm a driver.
Yes, sir.
Gotta eat while I can. I'm 24 years. I'm 24. 25. My birthday September 23rd. If y'all want to cash out me $1 for my birthday, go on my TikTok and just cash out me $1 for my birthday that just passed. Thanks in advance.
Right on.
I wanted people to see a young Black man that actually takes pride in what he's doing, knows what he's doing, and just watch me grow. You know, I wanted people to see what it's like to be a tow truck driver. Because, like, when you think of a tow truck, and I have no problems with white folks at all. This is not going to be no race thing at all. But when you close your eyes, when you think of a tow truck driver coming to get you when you broke down, you think of a white man, old, young, don't matter, big belly or a dirty shirt, just a dirty guy coming to get you. Like, and it ain't no, I'm just telling you, this is just what I think of, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people think of that. Coming to get you. You don't really see a young Black man that knows what he's doing in a tow truck come to get you. So I gotta shine the light as far as my culture, my skin color, to where we can see like, oh, that's a young Black brother driving that. Oh yeah, he doing that. Oh, he about to flip that car over. Oh, that car out the ditch, he got that. You know what I mean? So I want people to see a young Black man actually grow and do something good. I mean, there's nothing wrong with a young Black man doing a regular job, but as far as this is what I'm doing. So I want y'all to see me take pride in this right here.
For sure.
This towing thing.
Have you got any guys like that, maybe that you grew up with or that follow you on social media, like ask you how to get started and stuff like that? Or like, you know what I'm saying, just seem curious of what you're doing and try to do it?
I ain't had nobody I grew up with ask me about this, anything like that. I have had a lot of people. I've had a lot of people that I've worked with or people that I went to school with happen in my life. Actually, I had a middle school crush, and her boyfriend was my bully. And I just never thought I'd have a chance with her, but 10 years later, I don't know how long it's been since I've been in middle school. She hopped on my TikTok live, and guess what? Me and her talking. I'm dating my middle school crush.
Off the TikTok.
All right.
Look.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Find love on TikTok.
That's dope. What was the video, you know what I'm saying, that got you that blew you up on TikTok? Do you remember?
I mean, I posted 2 accidents on TikTok, and I got probably about it probably put me at like 1,000 views or so,
Yeah.
or whatever. I don't really remember what. Oh, no, that wasn't it. I don't know, man. But once I got to 1,000 followers, I started hopping on live and stuff, and I got a lot of my followers and being on live.
Yeah. Got you. That's dope, man. That's dope. So I had some people on Twitter. I asked people on Twitter kind of what questions would they ask a young Black man who was doing what you're doing as far as like driving a tow truck. And I want to see if you'll answer some of these questions that they asked. Somebody said, let's see, is it hard to get into? What's up, it's your boy ChrisLeeTv, the author and creator of the Financial Planner for Truckers. I just want to let you guys know that the planner is out now. This is the 2nd edition. If you're looking to budget as a truck driver and make sure you're keeping track of your finances, that is one of the hardest things to do as a driver on the road. We spend a lot of money on food, these gas stations and stuff like that. Try to take all of our money. If you want to budget, you know what I'm saying, monthly budget, weekly budget, figure out how much money you're spending on fuel, on snacks, and all that kind of stuff, so that you can keep track of that and stay on top of it. Because if you're looking to own a company, that is one thing that you have to know is where your money is going. You can also trip plan, budget fuel, monthly goals, and things like that in the planner. You can find it at my website, ChrisLeeTv.com.
Nah, tow trucking ain't hard to get into, man. A lot of these companies are small, and I mean they probably have about two people or so. There are 2-3 people that want to get hired in the tow trucking and everything like that. But a lot of these people have crazy background checks. But it's surprising that I got into this because for us, you gotta do your background check. AAA gotta verify you, and they gotta check your driving record. I got a police chase back in 2017, and I thought that was gonna cause me to not work for this company.
Right.
But it ain't stopped me. I'm here. And I got records. I've been in and out of jail. I got domestic. I got a lot of on persons violations and stuff. And I thought I wasn't gonna get the job, but I actually got the job. It's not hard to get into. You just gotta apply. If you want to get out of a regular job and people from people telling you what to do and somebody watching you 24/7 and being on your case, and you want to actually just be in a truck by yourself and manage yourself on your own and your time frame and how fast you want to move, hop into a truck, tow in or whatever, but hop into something like this. You know what I mean? Don't be scared, man.
Right.
Our biggest problem as Black folks, or I don't know, general population, but I speak, you know what? I'm gonna speak for my skin color. I ain't speaking for nobody else. I'm speaking for my skin color because I'm a Black man first. Hey, our biggest problem for my skin color is we always sit here and say, oh, we got to get paid to be here. We always got to get paid to be there. We always got to get paid to do this and everything like that. If I'm sitting here at a job, I want to get paid. Well, I get paid commission. I get paid by each car I do. So if I ain't towing a car, I ain't making no money.
Right.
But I promise you that. I promise you, I can bet you this. I make more money. I make more money doing this, even if I don't get as many cars, than you would working an hourly job. Now, I'm not trying to say I make $2,000 a week and everything like that. If it was my own company, yes, I'd be making that money. I ain't in a position to have my own company, so I might as well just get the experience. Exactly. But the most I make in a week is $1,400. The least I make in a week, I can go down to 500 or so. Mm-hmm. It just depends. But I set myself at a minimum of how much I want to make a week. You know what I mean? So a lot of these jobs I worked in the past, I used to make 400 a week, 500 a week, or 900 every 2 weeks, 700 every 2 weeks. So if I'm making 500 at the minimum, 550 a week, at the minimum, I'm still making more than I made on an hourly job in
Exactly.
2 weeks. Yeah.
100%. So the next question I have is, why do they drive like a bat out of hell going to accidents?
Because police calls are rotations. And what I'm saying is, whenever there's an accident on the highway or in the city, the police are calling in to whoever is on the rotation list. A rotation list because it goes from one company to the next company, to the next company, to the next company, and it goes in a circle. It goes in a circle. And we have out here in Fayetteville, we have 20 minutes to get to whatever accident scene or it is that we have to get to Highway Patrol Fayetteville PD. And I could be all the way on one side of the city and the call is on the other side of the Lord, on the other side of the city. And that's a 25, 30-minute drive, plus traffic, plus stoplights. Who knows what's going to be on the way there.
Right.
So you got to take that in consideration. So we have to try to get there in the amount of time that they give us. Now, if we're late past the 20 minutes, then they will send another record from another company to get the tow. So that means that it's going to still be our tow. But if that other record makes it there before us, it's theirs. So we have to try to get there so we can, for one, make sure the roadway is clear, because when there's an accident, it causes traffic congestion, whatever you want to call it. It slows down everything. And we're trying to make sure the roads stay clear and so traffic can flow and everybody can get to where they got to go to, especially on the highway, because you got people coming from New York all the way to Florida or wherever on the highway. So that's a lot bigger of an operation, and Highway Patrol don't play. So yeah, so we just gotta try to get there in a certain amount of time so we can get the road clear and it doesn't put a bad rep on us for being late or not showing up at all and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Appreciate that. The next question I have is, what's the age requirement to be to operate a tow truck?
I've seen some companies hire people who's like 18 and 19, but those are people who's been in the industry for forever and stuff like that. But our company requires people to be 23. I mean, you could be a little bit younger than that if you got experience, but our main requirement is 23 and up.
Got it. And it's the last question I have from Twitter. It's from my guy Pierre Montez. What are your short and long-term personal finance goals?
As far as starting the company or something?
He says, I think a young guy starting out in trucking should be forward thinking. Looking ahead will help him take his job seriously because he plans to grow and put up with a lot of initial hardships young drivers face.
Grow. So when you say grow, I'm pretty sure you're talking about is with in the industry. I do want to grow, and I am doing that now. But as far as finances, I'm not in a position financially, and I'm not in a position as far as work-wise to actually prepare myself. Well, I ain't gonna say prepare myself. I'm already preparing myself, but I don't feel like I'm at a point yet where I should start prioritizing starting my own company or anything like that yet, because I'm only in a light duty snatch truck and operate rollbacks, and now I'm about to get into the medium duty. I say if once I'm in the heavy duty for probably about 2 or 3 years, then I'll start considering heavy duty for 2, 3 years. Then I'll start considering starting my own company, right? And actually going further with that. But right now, I'm just taking it day by day, doing whatever I got to do to support my son, myself, and just live life.
Yeah, that's dope. That's very dope. So I don't want to hold your time up, man. Like you said, I know what it's like eating on the go. You know what I'm saying? Just one of my favorite things about driving is you mentioned is just being able to have that freedom where I can, you know what I'm saying? Well, I'm not talking like nobody's over my shoulder. I'm in my car, I'm in my truck, I'm sorry.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm listening to podcasts, I'm doing whatever, listening to music. Most of the time I'm just trying to, you know what I'm saying, figure out different ways to better myself and better my situation for my kids and for my family. But you know what I'm saying? That's just one of the reasons I like, you know what I'm saying, doing what I do. I want to see if you will leave us with some words of wisdom.
Words of wisdom. Resilience plays a big part in anything because I got kicked out the army. I got kicked out the army for being in the police chase. I had alcohol problems, used to drink a lot. Um, Depression, thought of suicide a lot of times. Actually got stopped. But resilience, man. Your problems is your problems is nobody's problems but your own. So stop trying to put your
Mhm.
problems on everybody else. Stop trying to expect somebody else to dig you out of a hole that you created. Get your head out your ass. Be resilient. Keep pushing. Um, and just keep grinding. But at the end of the day, man, I got my own problems like y'all got your own problems, and I mean, you can take my advice for whatever you want to take it for, but at the end of the day, it's up to you to get your head out your own ass and do what you got to do. I did it. I'm still pushing. I've been to my low plenty of times, but hey, I'm here.
Yes,
I'm here. I'm
sir.
still grinding. I came to North Carolina with just my clothes on my back, and I'm from North Carolina, but I've been out of North Carolina for 5 years in Kansas. And 3 years, 4 years, I think, no, 6 years maybe. And 3 years of that was me being out of the military.
Hmm.
Um, and eventually I couldn't take it. I was living in the basement. I couldn't pay for the rent. I had to do work around the house to afford living there, and I couldn't even afford living there still. I just had to start over. So I grabbed my clothes and left everything else there. And I came back to North Carolina and start over again. And I mean, I'm doing good now. But resilience is an important word, and I live by that. I'm probably gonna get it tattooed on my neck or something. But anyways, my name is Will. I'm 24 years old. 24. I'm 25. You can keep that. I'm 25
Where can we follow
years
you?
old,
Where can we follow you?
and you can follow me on TikTok at Tow Truck Vibes Original. If you want to follow me on Instagram, my Instagram is 910 period Grim GRIM. Um, But did I say Tow Truck Vibes Original? Tow
Yep.
Truck Vibes Original on TikTok. And just hit me up if you got any questions or anything like that. I'll be more than free to answer.
Hey, we appreciate it. You're gonna start a YouTube soon. I think you said what at 100,000
Yeah.
followers on TikTok.
Once I get 100,000 followers on TikTok, I'm gonna start a YouTube up,
All right, so I'm gonna link
and it's
all
gonna.
your information from your Instagram to your TikTok in the description of this video, so we can get those follows up.
Okay.
It's your boy ChrisLeeTv. Yo, I really appreciate you, Will. Thank you so much for coming and interviewing us and giving us that tow truck knowledge. That's something that we don't shed a lot of light on. I don't hear a whole lot of guys talking about. So I really do appreciate you coming and speaking with us today.
Mm-hmm.
All right, thank you.